How is it already October? The leaves are falling, the calendars are turning, and one Parkside team is heating things up faster than fall can cool us down. We've got you covered with everything Rangers next.
Preview.
I'm Dominic Liacani, and you're watching the Parkside Press Pass, powered by El Camino Kitchen. And let's begin right away with that red-hot team, Parkside Women's Soccer. The ladies have been on cruise control ever since they opened up conference play. Through the first 4 GLIAC matches, they are 3-0-1 and have earned 10 of a possible 12 points. Not only do the ladies run the table in the league, but they're also just one of 3 teams remaining that are unbeaten in GLIAC play. Over the weekend, Parkside extended its winning streak to 3. On Friday, the Rangers hosted Saginaw Valley State, and despite giving up an early first-half goal, the Rangers fought back for 3 straight unanswered, including a goal and an assist each from Emily Mickelson and Ava Rizzitano, going on to defeat the Cardinals for the first time in over a decade. Then, on Sunday, the Rangers hit the road for Hammond to take on Purdue Northwest, where they would come away with a big 2-1 victory. Rizzitano opened the scoring in the 27th minute, and then with less than 5 minutes in regulation, Lindsay Dollinger put the Rangers on top for her second game-winning goal of the season to secure the win. For her performance on the weekend, sophomore forward Ava Rizzitano was awarded GLIAC Offensive Player of the Week for the first time in her career. She tallied 2 goals and an assist for 5 points while putting 6 of her 7 shots on target. The women have a couple of big road tests coming up against 2 Laker teams, traveling to Allendale on Friday to take on number 3 Grand Valley, and then to Arlington Heights in Illinois to face off with Roosevelt on Sunday. Let's stay on the pitch with men's soccer, who went 1-1 this weekend. The Rangers went to Roosevelt on Friday, where they would drop a heartbreaking 4-3 decision. Despite leading 2-0 after the first, the Rangers allowed 4 second-half goals. However, the Rangers would respond on Sunday, taking a gutsy 1-0 win over Purdue Northwest on the road. With goalie Daniel Rana pitching his first shutout of the year, it was freshman Angel Luvuano who played hero for the Rangers, scoring the game's only goal with just 63 seconds remaining in regulation. Parkside is 2-1 in GLIAC play, good for 3rd in the league standings. They head up to St. Cloud State for a date with the Huskies on Friday night. Time to catch up with the Volley Rangers, who saw their historic winning streak to start the year come to an end over this past weekend. Up in the UP, Parkside took on Northern Michigan and Marquette, falling in 5 sets, and then playing another close match on Saturday against Michigan Tech in Houghton, losing in 4. However, the Rangers came within 3 points of the Huskies in all 3 sets they fell in on Saturday, but they just could not finish off the Huskies. Over the 2 matches, Sam Fish led the way offensively with 38 total kills and a .240 attacking percentage, while Natalie Harris racked up 59 digs, including her 3rd 30-dig match of the year against Tech. Parkside now sits in the middle of the pack in the GLIAC standings. The Rangers return home this weekend for homecoming, with the reigning GLIAC champions in Ferris State coming in on Friday at 6, before hosting Davenport on Saturday at 2. Back out to the cross-country course with both men's and women's cross-country, who hosted their 18th annual Lucian Rosa Invite this past Saturday. The women placed 14th out of 23 total teams in the field, while the men placed 19th out of 25. On the women's side, it was senior Abby Steiner who stole the show, placing 12th overall in the championship meet with a 6K time of 21:38. Parkside also honored 7 seniors following the meet. Both teams hit the road this Saturday for the Live in the Lou Cross Country Classic down in Louisville, Kentucky. And finally, we check back in with both men's and women's golf. The men were at the Fall Midwest Collegiate in Peru, Indiana on Monday, while the women were in Allendale at the Gildas Club Lakers Fall Invitational, hosted by Grand Valley on Monday and Tuesday. Both teams are back in action next week in Lamont, Illinois at the Flyers Fall Intercollegiate, hosted by Lewis, next Monday and Tuesday. To keep up to date with all things Ranger athletics this week, make sure you head on over to parksiderangers.com/coverage. And hey, if you're feeling hungry, make sure you check out our friends over at El Camino Kitchen, located off of Highway 41 on 77th Street in Pleasant Prairie. This has been the Parkside Press Pass.